Ain't no party like a Law Nation party. Appreciate everybody for jumping in and being part of these unique episodes. We're going to talk about this, and of course, we're going to bring in the biggest Cowboys hurdles. And it's good news. Give me that good news. Give me that good news. Good news. Chargers versus Raiders. Prize picks. I get it. You know, this game, you know, I'm going to give you guys at least 30 minutes. Come on. Yup. Hey. Ain't no party like a Cowboy party. But what about a Law Nation Grove? Let me know if the audio's straight. Let me know if we're getting the audio good. Let me know if you subscribe to this channel. Let me know if you're part of the nation. Let me know if you're part of Prize Picks. Ha, 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 ha. Come on. To the window, to the wall. Hey, yo. Come on. Mama said, there'll be days just like this. Come on. And as the room fill up, be sure, and I mean just that, be sure to hit the like, share this content. Regardless of the information that rules the nation. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, man. Enough of that. All right. So as we deliver some content for you guys, I know, you know, we don't really care about your Chargers, nor we care about the Raiders, but, you know, it's Prize Picks, and this episode is brought to you by these wonderful Prize Pick, and I appreciate y'all, man. Thank everybody for being who y'all are. Ain't no party like a Cowboy party. We're going to talk about Prize Picks, and I really appreciate their new overlay. They got a system called Demons and Goblins. You know, it would have been dope if they'd have came out with it in October, but that's a whole nother story. But they do have it, whereas you can pick these selections and it will count 100 times more than your original selection here. So, for example, we go with more with Easton, and then we can go with more with Aiden, and then we go with the entry right here. We select the entry, and if we end up getting these things right, we could turn 20 into 130. So, for example, you know, since this game, we're really not going to be paying that much attention to this game. We're just going to go with, let's see here. Let's see if I can go with 50. Let's see if I can go with 50 and turn that into 325. And we'll play around with it. Yeah, so we're going to do that, and we're going to see if we can bounce from there, ladies and gentlemen. Prize Picks, all you have to do is download Prize Pick and use promo code LAW, and it'll just be me by myself today. Twin Maker got a Christmas play that he got to be a part of with his little ones, and I told him, you know what, you go ahead and take care of business with that, you know, especially with little Twin Maker who's rocking the silver and blue. I don't want him to be running away. You know what I'm saying? So I would tell y'all this, ladies and gentlemen. I would tell y'all, now that we got that out the way, we don't care about the doggone Chargers or the Raiders, you know. And if you are a Raider fan, you know, let me know in the chat. If you are a Chargers fan and you somehow fell upon this channel and said, man, why this dude got on a star on the side of his head, you know, and why this dude got on all of the silver and blue stuff on, you know, to let them know that we are the real nations now, you know. They be fighting me back and forth talking about, hey, man, there's only one nation, and it's Raiders Nation. No. It is now Law Nation over here. No notification again, but I appreciate you jumping in, Rev. Shout out to you, Mr. Cowboys. Appreciate you. Victor Hernandez, appreciate you. Leslie, appreciate you. Law, you the best. Oh, my goodness, I appreciate you. I thank you so much.
Nobody.
Come on, y'all.
Does it better.
What we tell them anyway?
They can come closer than close.
Yeah.
Original they never will be.
Sacrifice.
It's an evil world we live in.
Appreciate y'all so much, man. I don't gloat much, but I would tell you this. Let's listen to this right quick, and before we get things going, let me see if I can get it going. Hold on.
Is out for the season, officially getting surgery on his finger. Obviously devastating for him, for the Chargers, albeit admittedly slim playoff hopes. And I think it raises a lot of questions over what this team is, what this team will look like next year. Obviously, coaching staff, front office, both receiving a lot of scrutiny. But this roster is one that is aging. It is expensive. They weren't able to really take advantage of Herbert's rookie contract. That contract is about to go up dramatically. And next year, with the combination of a lot of these star players' deals, as well as dead money from the likes of the J.C. Jackson contract, cornerback who's no longer.
That's Mina Cobb. She was just beating up the Chargers. Where are the people that said the Chargers will be better than the Cowboys? Where they at now? Where they at, though? Where are the people who said that, and I'm not making light of Justin Herbert's injury, right? And I'm not making light of the inefficiencies with the coaching there. They do have pieces put together. They just can't complement each other. Offense can't complement the defense. The defense can't complement the offense. So now we're seeing this game that's going to be a snooze fest. We hope that we can see some tractions going, but the Raiders and Chargers, people ain't really up to seeing this game. Let's be real with it. So people are up to seeing what we're going to talk about with these doggone Dallas Cowboys. Now, I'm seeing and I'm hearing that a lot of people is doing it just like this. A lot of people are saying, well, Law, if that's the case and that's the scenario, that every game is a must-win game, then how come? Yes, every game is a must-win game. Yes, every game is a must-win game. Yes, this is a game that we got to showcase our mindset and get things going. Yes, this is a situation and scenario that the Dallas Cowboys can't sit back and look like any of those times that we lost. We got to bring forth our best. So was Kellen Moore a product of Dak in our pieces?
They can come closer than close. Yeah. Original they never will be.
Yes, that's what it is. Yes, indeed. He is a product. Let me tell you. Jason Garrett is a product of Tony Romo / Dak Prescott. No offense to Jason Garrett. Shout out to Coach Red. Scott Linehan is a product of Tony Romo. A little pieces of Dak Prescott is finna kick off the game, about to kick off. And you can say the same with Kellen Moore. Law, do you have any truth to that? What we can't do is expect to buy tomatoes, right? And you squeeze them and get orange juice. And that's what the Cowboys been trying to do. They've been trying to squeeze tomatoes to get orange juice. They've been trying to eat slices of apples and to get orange juice as well. They try to buy oranges, right, to get apples, and apples to get oranges. And that is what's going on. But now we got real coaching there. Mike McCarthy ain't about that BS, that bullsugar. He is about that real stuff, y'all. And you're seeing coaching philosophy. He got training camp stuff. He got training sessions. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to give y'all a strong 30 minutes of Prize Picks brought to you by Law Nation, or Law Nation brought to you by Prize Picks. I see how to pick that up. But what I'm saying here is that now we're seeing true, real coaching going on, bro. Salute to Prize Picks. And if you want to get 100% of your deposit match, all you have to do is download product code LAW, and promo code, I meant to say. So that's the reality of it. So now that we looking at everything, no, Brandon, that's not cap, Brandon. Brandon said, no, wait a minute, Brandon. We've been waiting for 2-3 days, man. The Cowboys played the Eagles. When did the Cowboys play the Eagles? Hold on, Brandon. This is my first day seeing you, man. Hold on, Brandon. Where you been? Brandon, where you been? What happened to you? Today, Thursday. I ain't see you all week. You all right? Wait a minute, Brandon. Wait a minute. What happened to you, man? What's going on, Brandon? Wait a minute now. Hold on. Now, look, you threw me off for a second, man. Where you at? Where you been, Brandon? Wait a minute. Brandon, where you been? Brandon gonna say open up the phone line. Like I can't open it up just for you. I'm gonna open it up just for you. I didn't talk to my boy I ain't talked to my dog in 2 weeks, man. What's going on, man? Where you at?
You are the only participant in the conference.
657
All participants are muted.
390-7391. That's the phone number, Brandon. Where you been? You here? I've been waiting for you, man. It's been 2-3 weeks. What's going on, man? Hey, man. Hey, where you been? You been on vacation? You been on vacation, man? Hey, man, what's good with you, man?
Don't do that.
Man, I had to. I know we're twin, man, but I said, what happened to my brother Brandon, man? What's going on with you, man?
Hey, let me get this out. I'm a working man. I'm not like VIP. I don't work at a warehouse. I'm not like draw eyebrows queen. I have a real job. I got a little position at the job. So
you got promoted,
but.
Yeah, come on now,
I got actual certifications. But no, let me get into it. Law, can I get into it? Because I know you're trying to be funny.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Now, guys and girls, Law don't like bringing this up because he loves for his chat to get on my head.
Yeah.
I tell Law this all the time. Dak Prescott is really good against the NFC East, 31-8, and he'll beat up on bad teams. I've said that from the beginning. Beginning of the season, Law, I said we would win 13 games. I said that beginning of the season. You did say that. God dog, boy. So Law, when we lost 42-10, the first thing out your mouth before I even said a word, you said, Brandon, we not gonna talk about Dak until the playoffs. Law, what changed in between that time? Has anything changed?
So you gonna use my words against me? Yeah, that's how you feel. That's how you feel.
Law, if it's a lie, then Law told it.
God damn, boy, you using my own strategy against me though. So
Law, let me say this though, Law, because I know you having a good time.
I'm having a good time though. Go ahead. Go ahead. Cause you took away one of my pieces of my argument when you threw it. You crafty, boy, you crafty because you took away one of my main bullets when you said, well, Dak Prescott is good against NFC East team, so they'll quantify. They'll quantify that even though he beat the brakes off the Eagles, that really don't count because they're the NFC East team.
They are NFC East team. God dang, boy. I've been calling in Law show for a good 3 years. I've been saying the same thing, so miss me with that. But I will say this about that. The brother been playing good. I can't, I'm look again. I want the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl. Dak fans just want Dak numbers to look good and hope he in the MVP conversation and all that stuff that don't mean nothing to help you win the Super Bowl. But do you got a question, Because I can keep going.
Nah. You help pulling the show through there. Keep going.
Because it's the Raiders and the Chargers. Who cares?
Nobody.
You was bringing up that BS about Kellen Moore. Can we look? Dak having a good year, but let's not make up stuff now.
Wait. Now you finna go way back. You finna go way back to 2019 when I said Kellen Moore would help this team. Okay, good.
No. I'm just gonna go back to the last 3 years. I ain't gonna go back to 2019. Okay. I'm gonna start from last year on back. Kellen Moore had the number one offense, I think, 2 of the last 3 years, and was number 2 last year. So miss me with the you said Jason Garrett, Kellen Moore. What was our other coordinator?
Scott Linehan. Scott Linehan.
This man said they all are products of Dak Prescott.
No. I also added in Tony. I also added in Tony in them. Put Tony in there. Because here's my proof. Here's my proof, though. Let me do one rebuttal to this. What are all 3 of those coaches' records without Tony and without Dak?
No, come on. Now,
2015 looked very suspect. And then when Tony got hurt, when that time frame when he got hurt, it was just the end of the year. It was playing the taps.
Well, I'm gonna use law logic. Well, if that's the case, Dak Prescott is a product of Mike McCarthy, because Mike McCarthy without Dak Prescott is 5-1. So which way do you want it? That's all I'm asking. I'm not.
Well, here's what I want to hit you with this though.
Hit me with it.
Hit you with it. When Dak Prescott missed those games, the Cowboys' offense collectively was ranked 27 and 28. I'm just countering your blows, man. Pause. Well, I'm just countering your punches.
Can I get a rebuttal to that?
Go ahead.
Now, law people like Law and a lot of Dak fans, all of them are Dak fans, not Cowboy fans. What they would tell me is, well, we lost as a team. Law, did we win or did we lose? I was with Cooper Rush 5-1 or was he 1-5? You telling me about what he ranked and all this stuff? Again, Dak fans care about numbers. They don't care about wins. Listen to what Law just said. Go ahead, Law.
Well. Don't have me to tag my guy in there. I'm gonna tag my guy in. He waiting for you.
Who is that?
$100,000. Yeah.
Get $100,000. I know it's coming.
Get him, boy.
I just so happened to go on YouTube, see Law streaming, and I hear this nonsense coming across the screen.
Yes,
so Law already knew why I called him. He already knew what it was.
Go ahead.
Come on, son.
Hey, before.
What is Justin Herbert doing over there?
Wait. Let me do it real quick. Let me do a quick reset. Let me do a quick reset. Hey, this phone call is brought to you by Prize Picks. Can y'all tell me how Prize Picks been beneficial to y'all? Right quick, just do a quick reset. Talk to me about Prize Picks before y'all go. Mm-hmm.
Prize Picks is lovely, and Illinois is absolutely free. It's wonderful. You got a free code with Law Nation. Prize Picks is the number one betting site in the world for me, if you ask me. That's brought to you by Law Nation and Prize Picks. Shout out to Prize Picks and Law Nation.
Shout out to Prize Picks, man. Now go.
Yeah. So what you got to say about 2 and 4 Dak? What you got to say about 2 and 4 Dak?
If you've been taking Dak Prescott's yards and touchdowns on Prize Picks,
numbers.
So use code Law Nation. We're going to Law on Prize Picks and take Dak Prescott and win a whole bunch of money. That's what you need.
Shout out to that.
Shameless plug. Well, go ahead. Now, fight.
Okay, now what $100,000 got to say about 2 and 4 Dak? Playoff 2 and 4 Dak. Go ahead, Long. Go ahead.
2 and 4 Dak. Go ahead.
Yeah. In the playoffs, Dak. In the playoffs, is he not 2 and 4? I must have misread something. Huh?
You talking about playoffs? You talking about playoffs? But hold on. Didn't he just say, oh, y'all care about numbers when Cooper Rush win those games? Ain't that a team win? So you can't talk out both sides of your mouth, bro. You are talking out of both sides of your mouth.
How am I doing that? Tell me.
Law, did he not say when Cooper Rush won, it's a team win, but all y'all worried about is stats with that?
He heard wrong by being a Law.
Did he say that, Law? Did he say that?
He's taking me out of context.
Did he say that? I'm not taking you out of context. I'm not taking
No. Listen, 100.
Law, am I wrong with what he said, Law?
All right.
Am I wrong, Law?
You're not wrong. Two things can be true, but here's what he's implying. He's implying that when we use the context of Cooper Rush is not the team, is individually. But what I'm saying, now what I'm saying to you, my guy Ross, is this right here, Brandon.
Yeah.
Is this right here? Cooper Rush, even though it was a team win, is clearly can see that it's not sustainable, because I don't think that this defense is forever.
Stop saying that, Law.
You can't name me one game. Name me one game.
What was the score in the playoff? What was the score in the
19.
playoff?
So you trying to tell me that Cooper Rush would have been able to win that game and stop the 49ers from getting 19 points?
If you laugh out what I'm saying, it don't make no sense. But this is what Law told me. This is what Law was saying at the time. He said it wasn't sustainable. We were scoring like 20 points a game. Law says that's not sustainable. What if the teams go 21? Then what Cooper Rush gonna do? How about I do you one better? What was the score in the game, Law? Please answer that question for the
19 to what? What was the score, 100 grand?
It was 19 to 16 or 19 to 12.
All right, 19-12. Go ahead.
You know how you can justify that?
Mm-hmm.
Because you going to what was the score in the game when Dak Prescott was in the game. What happened when Cooper Rush played the Eagles and he lost?
That was my second weapon.
When Dak Prescott's playing and go to the game that he lost. Why did he lose?
Oh my God!
He couldn't keep up.
Can I answer the question?
Everybody
Can I answer the
said
question?
if Cooper Rush would have played this season, do you think we would have had the same record right now if Cooper Rush would be playing this season? No, because the way that we
would have won one more game.
What?
I think we would have won one more game.
We would have been 11. You think we would be right now? Oh my God!
Hold on, I got him.
We would have beat Arizona.
I got him, Law.
You haven't had me yet, but go ahead, 100 grand. You haven't made a good point yet.
Number one, I got one question for you to ask you: is you stupid or is you dumb? Because in the beginning of the season, you know how we play. Let's play conservatives. Let's let the defense do their thing.
So Cooper Rush could have did that.
Shut up. I'm not done talking.
Cooper Rush could have did that.
Just shut up. Let the defense play, and let's let the defense win these games, right? That's what they did last year. Hold on. That's what they did with Cooper Rush last year, right? That's what they did with Cooper Rush last year, right? Okay. Right. And then what happened when they went up against San Fran with that BS? They got smoked. So they had to change the whole game. Shut up.
He talking about with
They had
Eagles.
to change the whole game plan. They had to change the whole game plan to fit it around 4. If they would have changed the whole game plan, could Cooper Rush
I don't know what
he's talking about.
I'm lost.
You know why you don't know what I'm talking about? Because I'm at a different elevation than you. I'm at a different elevation than you. I'm at a different elevation than you.
Okay, Law, what is he saying?
Do you understand what I'm saying? Law, do you understand what I'm saying? When they change the offense, will Cooper Rush be able to put up 40 points a game right now? Can Cooper Rush do that right now like that? The answer is no. You know that. Get out of here, bro.
Can I respond to that?
Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm glad I made it speak. Now, he's saying, could Cooper Rush put up? Dude, we trying to win. Again, Law. Y'all keep proving my point. Y'all only care about numbers. I said win the game, win the Super Bowl. Stop talking to me about, Law used to say, what's your score prediction? And Law would say, we can win 2-0. Why did Law say that? Because he just wants to win. Stop putting me on the phone with people who clearly don't know nothing. Put somebody else on the phone who knows something. Because I don't know what 100 grand just said. He didn't
Man, this
clearly
is so funny,
he don't want to have a rebuttal to the argument that I just... Clearly, he don't want to have a rebuttal to the argument that I just said. Clearly, he want to skip past that. Hold on.
Cooper Rush would have lost 42-10 just like that. That's all the thing I heard.
Brandon, where do you get all of this love for Cooper Rush, man? I like Cooper Rush. Don't get me wrong.
The Seattle game. The
$100,000. Talking about I can't.
Man.
Huh?
Again, he don't want to answer my question. Does Cooper Rush win that Seattle game?
Probably not, because that's a shootout. That's a game you actually you would need to put on the performance. I see this is what I'm saying. People just be wanting to argue.
Well, let me ask you this, Brandon. Straight up.
You just proved
straight
my
up.
point.
The score is 7-0.
Much.
Let me ask you this though, Brandon. So is Cooper Rush better than Dak?
That's to me that's never been in question. Dak is better.
Okay, so what you implying is that we'll be literally a plus game better if we started Cooper Rush. That's what you said now. Go ahead.
Can I answer? So Law, if it's a lie, this is what Law used to tell me. Law used to say, hey, we got a formula. We need to stick to the formula. Right. Now, if you look at this season, Dak has played better than the formula. We're actually winning most of these games, all of these games, with an offensive perspective. We won all of these games by throwing the ball, not really running. So Dak has played good this year. But I think if the formula is still the same, let's run the ball and let's hit the open receiver. I think Cooper Rush can do that. Like, we seen this. We have checkmate. Literal. What is your checkmate?
He's going back to that Eagles game last year.
What the checkmate is? No, I'm not going back to the Eagles. I'm gonna tell you what the checkmate is. Hey, Law, have we been able to run the football on a consistent level at all?
He ain't listening, Law.
Yes, I am listening. What you just say? You said we're able to run the football and blah blah blah. That's what you said.
Right, but I said this year has been different. We've been able to. I literally just said this year we won.
You can't bring up last year or the year before that and imply it to this year. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about?
No, nobody knows what you're talking about. I'm gonna stick to what I'm saying. You just want to talk to me. Hey, sir, I'm Brandon Ross. Okay, back to what I was saying. I think Cooper Rush would have we're 10-3 right now. If I'm being for real, we probably be 7-5, 8-4, something like that. Wow. I don't think it's too big.
So Cooper Rush will have his team with a better record than Josh Allen right now.
Stop doing it. Okay. Let me ask this question. Do you think Dak might have said? I'm not, because we know Dak is not a better talent, a better quarterback than Josh Allen.
Oh,
but let's go to Cam. But let's go to Cam. I don't even want to. Can I talk, bro? I know you.
He threw 14 interceptions 3 years in a row. Come on, son.
How many interceptions did Dak throw last year? But anyway, now I'm not even gonna ask about Josh Allen. Do you think Dak Prescott is a better quarterback than Cam Newton, who caused a little stir the other day?
Yeah. Dak is a better quarterback than Cam.
100%. Cam Newton ain't nothing but a runner. That's all he is. Get out of here.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I mean, now you are aware that the year that Cam Newton got his MVP, those stats was the same stats that Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott put up better stats in 2021.
With CeeDee Lamb, with Amari Cooper, with all of them. Okay. Tell me Cam Newton best receiver that year he won MVP, since everybody loves numbers so much. And
Benjamin, Tiny Hands, Funches. Yeah, I get it, but he still had Greg Olsen.
How many yards he run for?
He had Greg Olsen, and they had the number one defense too.
Do rushing yards count or not?
Oh Lord, man, that North Carolina defense or the Carolina Panthers defense was number one in the league, I believe, that year. With Keywan, Shorts, and all those.
Michael Parsons on our team, and you talking about defense.
They had number one. They had Luke Kuechly. They had
$100 grand. $100 grand. Can I please say this for $100 grand? Let me say this, because $100 grand just asked when did Dak have a number one defense? I don't know when he had a number one defense, but I know the last 3 years we led the league in turnovers. In takeaways. I know the last 3 years we led the league in sacks. So, bro,
did we or did we not have the worst defense in our franchise history?
In 2020, yep, we did. We did.
Hold on. So will that thank you. You're just making my argument. On top of Dak Prescott being hurt. On top of Dak Prescott being hurt. So not only does Dak Prescott got to put up 100 points because his defense is trash, he hurt. Man,
you just told me don't bring up yesterday. He don't have to do that. He don't have to do that now, dude.
Come on, man.
So now that all this being said, we winning the Super Bowl.
I love this fight. But I just want to say this though. Cam Newton never had back-to-back winning seasons. He only had that one good year. He had that one good. He had a good rookie year. He had a real good rookie year, and he had a good 2015.
Lost in the Super Bowl. According to you, lost in the Super Bowl. So he should be trash according to you, right?
Somewhere Dak never made.
Because he lost in the Super Bowl, right?
Somewhere Dak never made. Before I go, because I know you got the rep it, but before I go, Law likes to use a word called force multiplier. Is Cam Newton a force multiplier player, or is that one? Which one is it? Because I know y'all team that. So was Cam Newton a force multiplier, or is that?
Well, let me ask you this though. Let me go first on this one. Let me go first on this one.
It's a no.
Let me go first on this one though. In 2015, I'm not gonna take that away from Cam. Before the tush push, he was the dude that was able to jump over piles and bulldoze over piles. So he was that quasi.
Did he come to Texas Stadium and do that?
Yeah. Shoot, he beat the brakes off of us. Hey, he beat the brakes off. For example, in 2015, my guy Tony Romo made it back, right? And the number one wide receiver for that guy, Tony Romo at that time, was Luke Kuechly. Luke Kuechly scored 2 touchdowns. I mean, Josh Norman you couldn't even throw it on his side of the field.
He did.
I'm for real, man. Like, that defense was real, man. And all he had to do was, in that Super Bowl, is be the game manager that he said that Dak Prescott is, and he couldn't do that. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that against Cam. I think that Cam.
They blew the doors off the Carolina Panthers. They beat the offensive, defensive, and special teams. It wasn't just. Like, I'm gonna do what y'all do for Dak Prescott. It was the team that lost. It wasn't just that.
Wait a minute, that Carolina team made me mad, man. They choked in that damn Super Bowl, man. I'm mad. I'm still mad. They had the best defense in the league, man.
To jump on the ball and didn't do it.
But Cam, I'm gonna say this once again. I'm gonna tell you this once again. Cam was a force multiplier on that particular team in 2015 when they got inside the red zone.
He was multiplied up until like the last 2 years of Carolina. Facts. I know. Take your breath away. Dak ain't never been there.
People start praising CMC a little bit over Cam at that point.
I said the last 2 years. The last. So if you actually go look at it, Christian McCaffrey. CMC was there like the last few years of Cam in Carolina. Yeah. I said the last 2 years of Carolina, Cam Newton wasn't the Superman that we knew him to be. No, I'm not saying, but prior to the last 2 years of Carolina, he was that dude. Stop it.
It's only so long you're going to take those hits running that football like that. Look at Jalen Hurts. Look at Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts don't take hits like that. Stop it.
I'm talking about as far as running the football. He ran the football last year. He's not running the ball now. That's what I'm talking about. He ain't nowhere near Cam. I ain't putting it. No, ain't no way in the world. I'm saying he's near Cam's level. Ain't no way. No, I'm not saying that.
No. But would we not agree that what has put Dak Prescott over the hump a little bit is two things.
What's that?
Jake Ferguson, we found out that Jake Ferguson is a dog. The other thing, Dak Prescott is running a little bit more. We've been asking this of Dak before he broke his ankle. I'm starting to think
he was running before his ankle.
Yeah,
he was running before his ankle, but when his ankle got broken,
come on now, bro. Hey, he was running. You know how? You know why Dak?
He was running on that play.
He was running. You running? Remember,
he on that play.
He ran a touchdown on the Atlanta that year. Remember, we came back and beat the brakes off the Atlanta that year in 2020. You remember?
Yeah, that was like a little 2-yard run.
Come on, man.
If you're going to talk about the tight end, then you might as well say Patrick Mahomes is trash because all he throws to is the tight end. So
no. I'm not saying. I'm saying because you're missing what I'm saying. I'm saying because he got a dependable.
Man, the Raiders beating the brakes off of the LA Chargers.
Yes,
man.
we never had. Well, we ain't had that since. Well, you can't call Witten,
No,
we ain't had that. We ain't have a. This is our first time we had a Travis Kelce like tight end. This is the first time.
Oh, I agree.
And that's a fact. That changes the game right there. Because we got us a Travis Kelce like tight end, and you can't say Dak Prescott don't make players better. Look at Randall Cobb. Look at what he did for so
see,
come on, man.
I was vibing with you $100,000 till you said all that. But Law, before we go.
Before you go ahead. Make your final point, man. Final point. Final point.
He got that boy paid $10 million a year. Did he not? Come on, man.
He got a lot of people
Law,
paid.
let me say this.
14-0.
Can I say this in closing? In closing, Law. Dak had Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Ced Wilson, Noah Brown, Dalton Schultz, all on one team. Ask me what the offense did in the regular season. Ask me what we did in the playoffs. How about them Cowboys? Shout out to Law Nation. Shout out to Pride Six. Shout out to $100,000 for Trump.
You know what I'm gonna tell you? I'm gonna tell you. We forget about office politics. They didn't want to throw Amari Cooper the football. They got to come on now. Now, there is no.
You see, he agree with that.
So you can't say Dak. You can't blame that on Dak when you're dealing with offense.
Dak got the football.
Now,
Dak got the football in his hand. He can throw it to him.
Football.
Appreciate you, Brandon, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. Hey, I'll say this though. It's just me and you, not 100. I'll say this though.
You need to get off the phone.
Can you imagine right now, man? Amari Cooper in this offense?
No.
Oh my gosh, man.
We talked about 3 wide receivers with 1,000 yards. I believe we would have had it. Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, and Cooks.
Oh yeah. Wait, no Gallup.
We don't talk about Michael Gallup.
We don't talk about Michael Gallup.
We don't talk about Gallup.
Man, that daggone Gallup boy.
Gallup
He's still
playing
mad.
hard because Gallup playing hard because he know he on the verge of being cut.
Yeah, man.
He on the verge of being cut.
Yeah, his contract don't allow. Yes, they down 14-0, man. It goes to tell you, man, how much Cowboys made Kellen Moore look good.
No, you didn't see this coming. No, come on, man. You thought they was going to compete with them boys?
Them Raiders came to play.
Really thought that? You thought they was going to compete with them boys?
It's terrible.
No,
man. It's terrible.
No, I knew this was going to be a blowout. I tuned in to see it. I knew this was going to be a blowout.
Man.
They can't compete with them. Listen, what did we say about Kevin Moore? You thought he was going to learn his lesson in 1 year?
Nah, he ain't. Boy, he ain't ready.
He's not ready. And he's stubborn. You would have thought he would have learned, you know what, man, let me do this running game. Let me be balanced. No. He want to do things his way, going to mess around and get the coach fired. They shouldn't fire the coach. They should fire Kevin Moore.
But you know what? If they fire this damn coach, if they fire him, if they fire this coach, then all of a sudden the offense wake up. I was like, wait a minute, I saw this play before.
It could be sabotage, Lord.
Hey, it could be sabotage, boy. If that happened, man, because he should be the coach at this point if they fire the other dude. And I'm sitting here like, wait a minute, I read this before. You know, a defensive-minded coach hire an offensive guy, and then all of a sudden the offense can't move, and then he get fired. They changing clocks around. They putting slogans, finish the fight, and everything. How long we had finished the fight? We had finished the fight for a slogan since 08, 09. Finish the fight. I'm tired of fighting. Oh my gosh, man! I got. Hey, if you want to hang tight, man, you can. But I got T.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Yeah. T, man, you live, man, from 347, man. Me and 100 grand.
What's up, man? Hey, Law, this T, man. Salute to you, Law. I'm gonna be real quick, Law. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got a bone to pick with Brandon, Law.
Oh man, he already gone.
I got a bone to pick with Brandon. Cause look, this is my thing. This is the thing, Law. You know, I've been on McCarthy line from the beginning, so I'm the first one to say I was wrong. But the offensive coordinator matters, Law.
Sure it
you
does,
see what Kellen is doing over there. Terrible, you see what Kellen, and don't get me wrong, Kellen and them, they putting up numbers. They putting up yards, Law. You don't have a philosophy to win games.
Yeah.
It's not a philosophy to win games because if you take the explosive play away, you're done. With this offense that we have right now, Law, this is a pick you apart offense, Law.
Yeah.
Anybody could pick you apart at any given time, any given series. It's not just set for CeeDee Lamb. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, CeeDee Lamb opens it up, but I'm just saying anybody can hurt you on this offense with what we got right now. And that's the bone I got to pick with Brandon, man, that the offensive coordinator matters. We could bash Dak. We could
they
say,
just scored again, boy. They finna run it up.
Touchdown, dog. They just hey, Law, I told you, Law. I told
you. Jacoby Myers. It's finna be 20.
Law, they're going to put up 40, Law. They're going to put up 40 on them, Law. I'm telling you.
And they put up like 80 or something. It'd be crazy. Nah, and Antonio, that dude, he got that face over there from Compton, man. And he playing against the L.A. Chargers. Shoot, he finna run it up.
Yeah, it's beef.
That's
beef right there.
Yeah, that's beef right here. Ooh, hey, I love it when a wide receiver stretch out and dive to catch a ball, man. That's so beautiful to me, man. Take his,
that's
21.
saying that you want it. You gotta want it to do that, Lo.
Yes, indeed. So, T, man, what else you got to say, man, about all this?
The last thing I was just gonna say is just the offensive coordinator matters. You get what I'm saying? We're seeing the product of that this year, and it took 5-6 games.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It took 5 or 6 games, Law. This is a new system, Law. This is different, Law. Win, lose, or draw in the playoffs, I get the story that he's coming with. Win, lose, or draw in the playoffs, this is a system that Dak can thrive in, Law. It's blatant. It's blatant, Law. And the reason why I'm saying it, go back to the Seattle game. If this was prior Dak, if this wasn't the evolution of Dak, we would have lost that game. And y'all all know that. It would have been an interception somewhere. You know it. You know it would have been somewhere in clutch time. But he's reading defenses, Law. He understands what's going on. He's dissecting these defenses, man. I'm telling you, this is different, Law. He's on some Tom Brady, Peyton Manning type of time right now. This is different. I don't care what nobody say. This is different, Law. And he has a check down, an efficient check down on every play.
He got escape route, and that is beautiful to us, man, when we see this, man. The escape route.
You know what I'm saying? A 2-step drop, Law. Come on. 2 steps and the ball is out of there.
Feet married to the relationship, to the routes, man. And I love what I'm seeing with this team, man. Just remarkable, bro.
Yes, sir. I just had to come on here, man. Brandon was talking, man. He was talking too crazy, Law. I had to call in, because we seeing it. We seeing the product of what's going on. I just look forward to what's going to happen, man. Win, lose, or draw, I believe Dak understands what's going on, and I just want to see what we do against these better defenses. Yeah. And it's going to tell us everything, man, which I know he's going to thrive in regardless.
No doubt, man. But I appreciate you, man. You got anything else before I let the 832 in?
No, that's it, Law. Hey, how about them Cowboys? Salute to you, Law. Thank you for everything, Law. Keep doing your thing. you best out here, Law. You know what I'm saying? Like you just phenomenal, bro. Keep doing your thing, man.
Thank you, man. You have a good one, bro. Appreciate you, man. This is a good call from him. I got the 832. You're live with me in 100.
Law, what's going on? This is Tyson Kemp. What's going on?
Tyson, man, what's good? Let me save your number in here, man. You know, appreciate you, Tyson.
What's going on, man?
100. What's up, 100?
I'm good, bro.
That's good, man. I got to salute you for chastising Brandon, man.
Hey, man. Listen. We stand on business over here.
It's SOB over here, man. Let me just make this announcement right quick because, you know, I'm always looking out, and I like people to continue to support the nation, and we had a huge mega super chat, or not super chat, but a major donation of $1,000 from David. Woo. Appreciate you so much to be the light to my guy Jackson. You know, so I really appreciate you. And for those who want to donate, want to give, it could be a quarter, it could be 50 cents, it can be $1,000, it can be $1 million, whatever you have. Just donate it over to my guy Jax. Be the light and help support this young kid who's fighting terminal cancer, and they are now moving him to the hospice, and but God got the final say. You know, that's all I'm gonna say on that one. But I appreciate y'all's support and y'all reaching out to the community and to me as well to help this kid out. But go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question for you and 100 grand.
Mm-hmm.
And this in regards to Brandon, what he was talking about, since he wanted to bring Cam Newton up into the fold.
Uh-huh.
Now, Cam is 34 years old, am I right?
34. He about 3 years, three and a half years older than Dak.
Older than Dak.
Yeah, 3.5.
Older than Dak, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, answer this for me. So, why is Cam not in the league right now? If he's this superior quarterback as Brandon claimed that he is, and so much superior over Dak, then why he's not in the league right now? Can somebody answer that question for me?
It's multitudes of reasons. Like, I think the way he carry himself, he's a woke brother, so I get that. You know, he's going to be going against the grain on some of the things that he even I think it's the craziest thing. He lost one of his sponsorship deals, and Dak scooped it up and picked it right on up. You remember that? How he talked to that lady? Campbell. What was that?
Mm-hmm.
The yogurt? Yeah. He lost half of his endorsement deals, and it went to Dak. So I just think the way he moved kind of hurt himself, and the way he carried himself. Even though, you know, he may be right about some things, but sometimes you gotta go with the flow in order to stay with the flow. And he went against the grain on so many ways, and then he's unorthodox.
Mm-hmm.
And he don't know how to sit. He don't know how to take criticism, and he don't know how to sit back and just be coached.
Yeah.
He thinks that he's the man, and he knows what he's doing, and he can just go out there and just do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
You know, you can't be coddled in the league. If you don't want to take coaching, no coaches is going to risk their job on you if you don't want to take their coaching. They're not going to do that. And let's face it, when your skills diminish, you got to be able to throw that football.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's a great thrower of the football
because
he wasn't able to run. And go back to that tape with New England. He wasn't the dynamic number one runner that he once was.
Yeah.
So since you're not that, you got to be Tom Brady in the pocket.
Yeah.
And if you're not Tom Brady in the pocket, there's nothing we can do.
Let me tell you something though. If his little brother, I think he got hurt. If he didn't get hurt, man, his little brother would have been better than him. Talking about Cam, you know, he went to his little brother. I think he went to Clemson or something like that. But you know, it is what it is. I'll say this though, I ain't trying to rain on Cam. I think that, you know, he was a beacon of a lot of people. Like, you know, he changed the game to a degree. A lot of quarterbacks A lot of quarterbacks said they're going to try to play and modern their game and patent their game behind Cam. And if you think about it, if you look at Jalen Hurts right now, he is a smaller Cam Newton, and if he can see Josh Allen is like the other different hue of Cam Newton, but with a better arm. And I would say this though, when you look back at everything, the thing is players got to be able to adjust. Just like Michael Jordan, he had to be able to adjust and create the fadeaway. If you don't learn how to throw inside the pocket, I know these two different sports, but you get what I'm going at, right? You're going to have to make the necessary adjustments, and Cam just didn't do that.
Right. And see, that's why I asked that question, because 100 Grand made the point that I was going to make. I just felt Cam did not evolve and became able to be a quarterback out of the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like 100 Grand said, once those athleticism or whatever, once that diminish, okay, now I got to pivot. Okay, let me pivot. Let me need to start dissecting defenses. Understand what I'm saying? Let me learn how to set up protections, this, that, and the other. Read these coverages and know why I need to go with the ball. I just felt that Cam was so prideful about his athleticism that he didn't want to adapt.
Yep.
Once that started to diminish, I seen Michael Vick change his game up
as
time went on. You know what I'm saying?
You hit the nail right on the head.
You did. And you know what? It's crazy how we throwing names out there, but none of us threw Lamar name out there. You know who Lamar is? He's a
Cam too?
He's a unhurt Cam. No. Lamar is the unhurt version of RG3. You see, Lamar, it was elusive. He still is elusive, but he don't take the punishments and bruises like Josh Allen, right? Nor of Cam, nor of even Jalen Hurts to a degree. Lamar knows how to get out of bounds, even though when he do tend to get hit, he get those ankles still snapped up. But Lamar Jackson is that dude that can get out of bounds and still run. So it's one of those things, though, bro. Go ahead.
And he started to throw that football a little bit more too long. That's
throw.
Another thing. He started to. They said he couldn't throw that football. He went into that lab and he started throwing that football more too.
Yeah. Somebody says D'Angelo's talking about Colin Kaepernick. That's a whole nother can of worms right there. Yeah.
The rabbit hole.
It's this deep rabbit hole. They get me thrown up out of here. Shout out to you, Luna Love. Good night to you. All right, Press says, Law, we all know what happened with Cam. Women runs the social media. When he said that to the reporter, they crucified him. Yeah. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna even go down that road either. Yeah.
Nope.
You see how I'm running like, look.
We'll just say it, play the part and move on.
I'm running like Jonathan Majors around this mug. Hey, ain't that right, Coach? I got Coach AJ on. Got Coach AJ in, man, for the 316, man.
I say Jonathan was a reincarnation of Forrest Gump, man.
Oh, yeah.
What up? Hey, fellas.
Yeah, what's good,
Coach?
Coach?
Good talking to y'all, man. Much respect to you, brother. Dude, it's awesome just what you're doing for Jax, man. I seen the video, man. It was awesome.
True.
100, man. Keep putting your foot on Brandon's throat. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
I'm gonna release the line, man. Let some other callers get in, man.
No doubt, man.
Y'all
appreciate you, man. Good call from Kemp, man.
Man.
Kemp always, man. I'll do a 2-3 hour video, then I see Kemp sharing it and posting it everywhere, man. Coach, what you got for me, man, today, man? Or tonight?
It is so good to be back in Texas, brother. I finally made it back to this wonderful place. What I want to say is, man, I have not missed Brandon for 7 months. And then I finally get back, and I get to hear him whining, dude. How long do you take it?
Man, I'm immune to it now, man. I'm immune to it. That's one guy that I know when we win the Super Bowl, cause we gonna win it. I'm just gonna find him, I'm just gonna find him.
But I must say to you, I'm very proud of you. I hear you doing big things.
Appreciate it.
And I'm going through what you went through with my own parental experience right now.
Oh, wow.
So, hey, man, but no, I'm proud to see you thrive and grow, and we just keep lifting you up, man. It is great to see you doing it.
Yes, indeed,
but
man.
Brandon, man, come on. He is nowhere
man.
near Cam Newton. Even ESPN had to come off of it and say, well, Cam won that 1 year, but he never had back-to-back winning seasons.
Never.
So what do you say to that?
I mean, he came, and here's the craziest thing of it all. It's not like Carolina. Yeah, I get it. They had issues with wide receivers, but it's not like they were not loaded, though.
Did you realize when he first got there,
yeah,
who
Steve
was his number one receiver?
Yeah, Steve. Yeah, Steve.
Nasty Steve. Steve was not playing that game. You could not talk to Steve like he talked to Ted Ginn or somebody else. That wasn't bunches. Steve would come over there in the huddle and rough you up.
He will. He still do it to this day, you know. He said, I've been watching Steve on the sideline, and they're throwing the football around, and then and the other dude was kind of like dodging.
Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah. And he was like, you better not you better not hit me with that ball.
You ain't lying, see. The difference is Cam ran himself out of town. He could have been just like Chase Daniels. Some of these cats are still in the league, and they are making $2 or $3 million sitting at the end of the bench, holding the press clipping. You know, but I can't see Cam ever doing that because he's greater than his own cause.
Yeah, he got too much pride.
Too much pride, man.
You can't have too much pride. You can't think you're bigger than the whole team. And I think
he is, man.
Reason. Yeah, but
for
that's
him
why
to be gone.
That's why he's not in the league.
But he's part of new media now, and you can do that until you old and gray until 90 something. You know, he gonna be doing that, and I think that's what all of these players are doing now.
I think that he will make it to a talk show and be bigger than what he is because he does give another side.
Yeah.
But don't give me that shit that he's great because his greatness was one good year.
No doubt.
And yes, he did embarrass the Cowboys by running through our DBs, and we had linebackers smiling at him. You got to realize he's 6'5", 245 pounds.
Dude,
and the difference between him and Lamar runs at 4'3", 40, and only 210 pounds.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. Huge difference, man. And Cam, he never lost to the Cowboys. That's crazy, huh?
Yeah, I mean, but hey, we didn't have no squad back then. Our defense was not good. I mean, we got to admit, and that's what people always throw on Dak. When he got here, our defense was suspect. Hell. And then don't even go back to, we had one guy on our old line that gave up 7 sacks in one game.
Oh,
Don't talk to
Claiborne.
me about that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Claiborne was creeping off the edge, man, on us.
Yeah, I mean, he made us look ridiculous.
Chaz Green, I believe.
Yeah, Green did it, but oh my God. I mean, this dude can't even give credit where it's due. I give Brock Purdy credit. He in the system, he plays it, he knows it, but he also got 5 All-Pros with him. Dak Prescott does not have 5 All-Pros on his offense. I mean, Trent Green, Debo, McCaffrey, Kittle.
Yeah.
Where is our 5 All-Pros? We don't.
And they got a good defense. So everybody.
I'm just giving the offense its due for the Niners. They got 5 All-Pros. Brandon, we don't have 5 All-Pros. We never had 2 All-Pro receivers at one time. The Niners got it. Got to give due where credit is due. I know Twin be eating your lunch on that one. Where's your other? I mean, thank God we got rid of Schultz, $14 million.
Yeah. Hey, Twin, you got Twin. You got to call in, Twin. I don't have the link set up. I had a link set up because I didn't think that you would come in.
I would love to
I'm talking to my brother
thoughts.
Twin. He was in there.
Yeah, I would love to hear Twin's thoughts on would he take Jake Ferguson.
Oh yeah, he'll take Jake Ferguson right now, but now he won't take him over Kittles. Now he ain't. He ain't into that level.
Kittles is a different breed. So if we're gonna match up on them, we're gonna have to play somebody else because your boy, he got bad feet, bad hips. He can't.
You talking about Curse? Like Curse?
I ain't gonna say his name. But
okay,
I want you to get in trouble.
Yeah. Curse to me. To me, I don't know how he was able. Last game, he was motivated, bro. He was able to trail and carry and keep up with AJ down the field.
Okay,
AJ Brown.
Yeah, can he guard this big old boy, that tight end for the Buffalo Bills?
Kincaid?
Yeah, that's who we're going to be stuck on.
Kincaid been having issues getting off the press.
He might not play.
I think he'll be a good matchup to him, though. I think he'll be a good matchup.
He wasn't out last week.
No. I'm talking about as far as the matchup for what we do. I would love for Wanye. I'd love for Wanye to get more reps in. I think Wanye is a little bit quicker, But
the difference is Wanye big enough. That's the only reason they keep Hurts on the field.
Wanye about 6'2.5", close to 6'3". Curse got him about 1.5 or an inch. Yeah. I know Wanye is more solid than Curse. When you look at him, But Curse a big dude up top though. Pause. Twin, you in, dog?
Twin's in his mug.
He in here somewhere now. I let him in. He must muted himself.
What up, Joe? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. I didn't set up. I thought you were still doing the Christmas plays with the other twins.
Hey, man, look. I was surprised they got him in and got him out of there.
Oh, okay. Well, I looked at the damn teams. I was like, man, there ain't nobody gonna be doing anything.
I know they got the Chargers and the Raiders.
The Chargers and the Raiders, man. So we got a party line going though. We got $100,000 and Coach AJ in the house.
So, Twin, a question to you: would you take Jake Ferguson?
Yeah, I see y'all got that party line going on. What's up, bro?
Yeah, he said, would you take Jake Ferguson?
Would I take Jake over just in general?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind him in general just taking him, but, man, listen here. Before, was this my man who said about us having 5 Pro Bowls or 5 All-Pros?
Yep, you did.
Now, listen here. Now, I was being a little cocky about a couple of years ago. The Dallas Cowboys had 2 wide receivers over 1,000 yards. They had a running back over 1,000 yards. They had a quarterback who threw over 3,000 yards. Y'all remember that year?
Oh, you talking about 2021. Well, what you trying to take? What you trying to say?
So I'm just saying, don't make it as if, Dak Prescott didn't have some boys with him that were perennial all-stars or Pro Bowlers.
You sounded like Brandon now.
Because that's what I'm just have we forgotten? Have we forgotten?
We didn't have no defense.
Thank you. We ain't had no defense that year. Our defense was garbage.
That was our defense coming off of a historically bad defense too. But we was a defense that could get turnovers though. That's when your boy, Jimmy Garoppolo threw the interception, and my guy Randy Gregory gonna get in the way. He would pick 6.
Because I thought, what y'all leading turnovers? Haven't y'all been leading turnovers since like around that time? Y'all started having a high spike in turnovers?
Yeah, we had a high spike in turnovers.
Yeah, that was the first. Hold on. Did y'all lead the league in points per game too, didn't you?
That's what you trying to say, man. What are you implying? What are you implying?
I'm just trying to see what's going on here.
You trying to say, Twist, you trying to call us out and say we just making excuses?
I'm just trying to sit here and wonder what's going on. Because I'm listening to y'all, and I'm like, oh, wow, this is amazing. Because I remember this chart that showed, and I called my brother, and I told him, I put in you, I said, y'all got all these dudes. I got on Law Nation. I said, now, here y'all go telling me what y'all got offensively, how y'all guys are kicking it. Your boy Dak was out here throwing that ball around. Amari Cooper was still there. I'm sitting here listening like, okay. And so I'm just wondering.
We had a play caller that was terrible. That was the problem.
Oh, so the points,
What?
The point.
the yards, the 2,000-yard wide receivers, the running back.
If
Okay,
you
never
throw the
mind.
ball
All right.
with 4 minutes left and you could run the ball, you're
Thank
going to
you.
keep them in the game.
We had
That was the
Kevin Moore.
difference.
We had Kevin Moore.
Yes, we had
would
that
you
dude
say
that was-
Kevin Moore right now, twin? So everything needs to be. So again, here I go back to the old.
Oh,
habits.
Lord.
Everything has to be perfect.
Oh, no.
So everything got.
Oh my gosh, man! Look, you acting like.
So what you're saying is, unless your defense is number one, your offense is number one, there's going to be something that y'all consider and say, oh well, we wasn't the top, or we didn't have the best DC, or the best offensive coordinator, or the best special team coach. So therefore,
Man, come on,
Hey,
man.
hey,
All right, let me ask you this though, twin. Hold up, go ahead.
Hey, twin.
Why y'all
I'm
lost
listening.
those 3 games? Why y'all lost those 3 games when your boys went out? What happened?
What happened?
They lost. They didn't play. I'm a truth teller. They didn't play good ball. They lost. They was not tackling. I have been saying since week 1 when we were winning games, when we were 5-0, we had continuously missed tackles, and we were one of the highest penalized teams in the National Football League. I said this will catch up to you. Winning
Yeah. Keep going. You said you were the highest what now, twin?
Penalized
team. So now let's jump in the time machine. Let's jump in this time machine with me. Let's jump in this time machine. So we're gonna jump back into the time machine in 2021. How many points did you beat us in? How many points you beat us by in that game? In their playoffs. In their playoffs.
More than y'all.
No man, how many points you beat us by?
Yeah.
I don't know, like, boy, it was like 3 or something.
20. It wasn't about. It was about 6 points or something. How many penalties
Bro,
we
that was
had?
after Jimmy Garoppolo was turned to Santa Claus and he was trying to give y'all the game.
Bro, we
don't
had
get twisted.
14. We had 14 penalties called against us, bro.
Exactly.
Because you guys are trying to
Exactly.
play a game that mentally y'all guys weren't used to playing. That's not our fault. That's your fault because your coach went out there talking about y'all need to go out here and play a physical brand of football and pad up and all that. That's not our fault. That's your fault that you guys turned to mental midgets at a time where you had to play against some real physical guys.
Hey, but you act all that spice talking. You talking like you drugged us. You talking like you done took us and drug us all through the all stadium. You didn't. And on top of that, so since your team was so great, who do y'all lose to in the playoffs that year? Who do y'all lose to in the playoffs? Who do y'all lose to?
The Super Bowl champions.
In 2021, who y'all lost to?
The Super Bowl champions.
Super Bowl
the St. Louis
champions.
Rams.
Yeah. Who again?
The Rams.
The Rams. So at the end of the day, it's any given Sunday, bro. You know, don't come over here flexing your chest and everything, acting like you got one up over us. No, come on, man.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
They came at me. They've been coming at me all week.
Hey, Law. They ain't play this version of the Cowboys, Law.
Wait,
They
wait, 100 grand. The only reason why I can't say that, he took my mouth away from me in he took me week 5. Even though we, I got no real estate. Yeah. I can't even talk Noah. That's the only team in the night. Now I talk noise to those Eagles, you know. I talk some noise to those Arizona Cardinals because I don't think they'll run for 255 yards on us again. But damn, them daggone 49ers, man. Some of y'all, I hear some of y'all, hey man, I want to see the Niners again. Hey man, I just want to go to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I don't mean to interrupt you, bro.
Yeah.
I done had guys like Boss Cowboy come and tell me that, Brock Purdy plays solid, or he's playing solid, and I'm like sitting here listening to y'all. When your boy Dak is playing good, I'm not going to sit there and hate on him. I think Dak is playing way better than solid. But if I look at what Purdy is doing and what Dak is doing, it's extremely close. But it's so close that I think it's disrespectful when somebody goes and say,
wait, twin.
Wait a minute, wait,
bro. I'm rolling with you now.
Twin. Hold on, twin.
It ain't the same, man. It ain't the same, though,
It
bro.
ain't the same. When your dogs go out, twin, your quarterback turns into a pumpkin. Now, we done seen that. When your boys go down, they turn into pumpkins.
You ain't got no allies on this call, though, twin. You ain't got no allies.
Time out.
Okay, so when Dak went down against Arizona and he was losing, so that means, am I allowed to say that against Arizona, he threw that interception right in the middle of that linebacker where he seen him at the end of that game? So am I allowed to this day to still say that guy played and he turned to a pumpkin? I'm just asking.
Man, did your defense ever give up 255? Did your defense ever give up 255 yards, man?
And the game was over. And the game was over. You can't. The game was already over, man.
What game? Against the Browns?
Hey, Twin.
Arizona. That game was over.
Hey, Twin. You got Randy Gregory. Just wait. He gonna mess up.
They put Farrell in over Randy Gregory now. I've been seeing Farrell getting them.
Yeah, they played him last week though.
He ain't getting a heavy.
He get playing time.
Yeah,
I don't mind, man. Hey, he got like 3 sacks. He got like 20-some pressures. Hey, I'm cool with Gregory. He doing his job.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Hey, Brody, get your guys in the chat. Get your guys in chat talking about we lost to P.J. Walker. Now, hey, get them. I'm trying to be cool and calm and collected now. Don't make me go down this list of teams that y'all didn't beat, which bumped up y'all points per game. Don't maybe go down here and tell y'all beat the sorry Giants back-to-back and beat them out about 40. I can tell y'all play against these sorry other teams too. Now, don't go there.
Wait. We're trying to be cool. Wait a minute. Y'all didn't beat the L.A. like we beat L.A., so don't go back and forth with us now. I'm fighting for all.
And y'all ain't beat the Eagles how we beat the Eagles.
And y'all didn't beat the Niners how we beat the Cowboys. So
come on. Okay, all right. Now I'm like Boss Cowboy. We'll see y'all. I can't wait till y'all see us.
One team 42-19 and another team 42-10.
Hey, lost another turnover, Law.
Another turnover.
Fired tonight. He's getting fired tonight.
I'm just making sure.
It's gonna be a blowout.
And he's getting fired tonight. Tell y'all, when for the people who do not know, when Deron Bland, I believe his name is, when he scores a touchdown, y'all know that helps your points per game per average. Y'all know that, right?
Hey man, you acting like that's supposed to be our problem.
Touchdown, y'all do know that helps your points per game average, correct?
Okay. When Brock Purdy throw a 5-yard pass and they get turned to like 80 yards, come on, man.
Come on, man. We go back and forth all day.
When CMC take it for 80 yards, come on, dog.
What's Brock Purdy's record without Debo?
So that's what I'm saying. Last year he won 3 games without Debo. He lost 2 games this year without.
Man, if you thinking that, look, I'm gonna tell you though. You know what's Brock Purdy without CMC then?
We don't know.
Yeah, what I'm saying, that's your force multiplier right there. If you thinking it's Brock Purdy, then go ahead and pay the man then, because I thought for sure you were team Trey Lance over here, man.
I'm still team Trey Lance, but he gone, so I'm team who winning? Brock Purdy. That's my quarterback. My man.
You truly believe in Brock Purdy like that, man? You really believe in that Brock Purdy is him?
So you was Jimmy Garoppolo.
Hold on, I got a question for all y'all then. Let's keep it at one stack. Take your subjectiveness outside the Cowboys and say, if you were to look at a quarterback as a second-year player coming off a major surgery that only 3 players in the National Football League as a quarterback that been through, right? Only 3. His second year, come back, just start throwing the ball and having contact in late August. He comes. And I can show y'all his stats and the numbers that he has. As far as his highest him and Dak right there completion percentage. He has the highest yards per catch since 1960. As far as it's like 9.9 yards per catch. God, dog,
that's because they're running 99 yards, 80 yards.
No. I said per throw, my guy. I didn't say. I said per throw. Also, he's the best deep ball thrower in the National Football League. Do you know this? Do you know he's the best deep ball thrower in the National Football League?
That's great. He's
so when you got a running game,
don't y'all got a running game? Because I was told that Tony Parker was better
Hey, I apologize on that. I apologize on that.
I was told that.
We ain't got no running game, man. We trying.
I was told that Tony Parker was better than CMC. When I got on y'all show last year, I said y'all pump the brakes. This man never been the full-time quarterback, full-time running back in his life. I was told to hush. Twin, you don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, I told y'all I apologize already now. Come on, man. Shit.
Hey, that's what they told me, bro. Hey, you talking about?
D Shift on the phone, man. I'm going to let D Shift take care of that.
What up, D Shift?
What's good, D Shift?
What's going on, fellas?
Let me pull up these next gen stats while y'all looking at that.
Man, Twin, man, you a real, like, you a cool Niners fan, bro. Like, that's just beyond being lost, brother. But come on, man. Like,
come on, man.
Purdy, like, I was hearing the MVP, the Drew Brees processing type stuff, and I get it, but like, you've done it with Garoppolo. We've heard it with Kaepernick. We heard it with
Alex Smith.
We heard it. We Niners have anointed a lot of their quarterbacks, and when it's come down to y'all's pitfall, putting our pitfall aside, like, yeah, for sure, I'd rather be in the Niners' shoes these past 28 years than the Cowboys. As we talking about like championship appearances and all that. But at the end of the day, y'all still come up short too. And
I got a question for you.
And the thing that's been the constant has been the quarterback not quite being able to get everything over the hump, because y'all have had the great defenses, like great offensive lines. Like you go from Bowman to Patrick Willis tandem to now Greenlaw and Warner tandem. So like I just hate the quarterback inflations. Like we've seen it with Jalen Hurts. You know, we saw it with Cam Newton. You know, we want to talk about all the physical specimen and all that. But
hey, man, y'all
these guys, one thing these guys have in common is that they didn't do it over a long period of time. And so if I'm defining a quarterback, like, are we looking at legacy? Are we looking at a period of time where they were very successful and had great numbers, but we just going to kind of poo-poo with the great team they had around them? Like, yeah, you can give me the 2021 Cowboys roster, but it was flaws, and there was a lot of, like, what's Kellen Moore, he is not Shanahan.
Yeah.
And you know, Law has you've given extensive coverage over the pitfall Shanahan and the McVays they went through 10 years ago with RG3 in Washington. You know what I'm saying? So they've had that time, and we ain't never had no coaching like that. So like when it comes to the coaching and just a great team around, and that's why these quarterbacks get paid so much money. You know what I'm saying? Because who's the first person you're gonna give all the credit to? Now I can say Dak is more valuable to his team than Purdy is, because again we've seen that system just be able to be successful no matter who the quarterback is, and I think that's more of a credit to the
Twin, and everybody on the panel. If y'all could just look on my screen right now, man, and just look at what I got. I got a throwing chart, you know. Just look. Can y'all let me know? Give me a thumbs and say, yeah, I can see the screen. Let me know what y'all see. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see those charts? Y'all see those little dots and stuff like that? Or those air throws or what have you. Now, granted, they got some good numbers on it. But let me know what you see when I flip it over and I see flip it over to this thing right here. What do y'all see right there, man? What do y'all see the difference? Let me know the difference that y'all see, that y'all seen since week 5, basically. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all see, man, on the chat? If they're in the comments, y'all let me know, man. What do y'all see? Distance, okay. Luna Love say distance, okay. I see air yard and Luna Love all in the chat, man. But what y'all see different though, man? Look, Twin, I know you see all of it. Do you see what I see?
Okay.
So what I'm saying here, man, come on, man. You got a genius over there.
I didn't. Have I said
like
Dak?
Hold
on. Have I said Dak been playing bad one time?
No. But I'm just saying these two things can be true. But, man, what your dude is doing over there is spectacular. But I'm just saying that what my guy is doing is a little bit more spectacular. That's all I'm saying. It's just a little long. You got short stroke, you got long stroke. He's long stroking.
Hey, you got short stroke, long stroke. My guy got efficient stroke. You know what I'm saying? So what your guy may take 25, 40 minutes to do, we don't need that long. We get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Look, we ain't fishing around here, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, man, when he got combination. Wait a minute. Now, hold on, Twin.
Hey, I know the combination.
Well, wait a minute, pause.
Hey. I know the combination to the safe.
My guy got rage over here. He fishing.
Hey, listen here. I'ma knock every corner out the doggone window. I got girths around here. we going sideline.
Hey, D. Shim, everybody like, hey, man, wait a minute now. Hold on. What kind of conversation we having over here?
Yeah, you and Twin got your own battle going on.
Hey, it's just a difference.
Y'all got
what you got, man?
Y'all got Mississippi mud going on, man.
But coach, I'm just pointing out the difference, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
One long range and then one short range, you know.
Now, brother, I just want to know, will you ever put up some stats that I've been posting on Twitter about all these number one EPAs and percentage of the effectiveness by Brock Purdy? Because you put up this stats that the boy did, which is cool. I don't mind that. But believe me, Brock got some stuff in there that hadn't been seen in a long time. And when somebody said Kaepernick was never the thrower of the ball that Brock Purdy was. He was more so a guy who used his legs, and there was more of a running team than what we are.
Yeah.
Alex Smith was never, ever
came out. Man, I remember Kaepernick came out in that series of like 400 yards, 500 yards, and they were like, man, he got the athleticism of so-and-so. But he putting up these type of numbers, and they was using the stats. Like Cap was putting up stats, and that's the same. That's the same argument I hear with Purdy and Kaepernick. Like everybody,
I was right. I was right to a degree. You know what I'm saying? And I was the one leading. I was leading that campaign, and at that point and at that time. Shoot, A.D. Swift, I was right. Ain't it right? I was right. I was saying his numbers comparable to Saquon Barkley and CMC, his number was better.
Well, I think at the time what you also put in consideration with running backs is the amount of money you're paying them. And at that time, Pollard was getting paid pennies, you know. Yep. So I think that was another thing that you were putting into effect, that where am I getting more bang for my buck? You tell me we paying this man $14, $15 million, and my guy isn't relatively that far behind, and he's being used in a dual system, you know, where McCaffrey, he's the guy, you know, he's the playmaker, and he gets put in position to be the playmaker, whereas when Pollard had more juice, he wasn't being utilized because you had Zeke want to get his touches and still, you know, be out there until he started taking a step back. You know, Zeke had a whole segment about how he, you know, had to learn how to take a step back to Pollard and let Pollard shine. So, I mean, you know, it's long gone. It's like, you know, water way under the bridge, but at the same time, like, I mean, these things are important. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying as far as like Purdy. Like, he's doing great. Like, and I can't hate on him. Like, I was good when I felt like y'all had the last pick in the draft as y'all's quarterback. Like, hell yeah, the 49ers finally out the way. And it happened. But at the same time, I seen what y'all did with Garoppolo, and I seen what you did with Kaepernick, and I seen how them things ended.
Go ahead.
I got a question for you. So, like Colin Kaepernick was a whole different regime, just so you know. Not the same coach.
Yeah, for sure.
And also, he was
franchise.
a different type of quarterback. If you
was it the same GM?
No, not the same GM as well.
Damn.
John Lynch wasn't there. So you got to realize this, my guy. Kaepernick was explosive and he could run the ball, but as a quarterback passing, he never had over 62% completion rate. He never threw the ball over 34,000 yards, and he never threw over 21 touchdowns, all right? Now, I'm just saying.
That sounds like Cam Newton.
Now, listen here. I'm just saying that this guy, man, I would get on y'all about Cam, but I'm going to leave that for a later date. But I will say this. That guy as a quarterback isn't even nowhere near what Purdy has been doing. And same thing with Jimmy Garoppolo. Like, I've watched Jimmy Garoppolo. He was a statue in the pocket. He did not move. He did not even attempt to try to throw the ball down the field. I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo's process when it comes to throwing interception down the middle of the field we could bank on it. We was like, it's almost time for Jimmy to throw his interception in the middle of the field. And there you go. You know what I mean? So if you look at the stats and how these guys threw the ball, you're looking at two different quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? And so he was able to take what Jimmy was doing as far as how Kyle Shanahan had the offense designed, and now he's taking it to another level when we do see us stretching the field going from just a 10 to 15-yard pass to now we're throwing deeper balls, because the last time I checked, y'all had a quarterback by the name of Dak Prescott in his second year. I believe, what was his record in his second year?
9-7.
Second-year quarterback. 9-7, right?
9-7, but like,
and so and y'all know how hard it is to be a second-year quarterback, correct?
Oh, snap! Winning, right? Oh no! See that? Come on, twin. Now you can't be using that.
Depending on your circumstance and situation, though. Depending on your circumstance and situation, though. But
okay, so you got one quarterback was drafted number 3 or 4. What was he drafted? What position? He was drafted number 4 quarterback.
Fourth round draft pick. You talking about Dak in the second year?
Okay, 4th round draft pick.
Yeah, late
irrelevant draft pick. So you got a Mr. Irrelevant coming in off of a season where he didn't take off-season snaps with a dislocated elbow coming in the game, right? Second year. And he's still doing these things as a quarterback. You see what I'm saying? So I can go back to the time machine in 2016 when Dak was doing the things that he was doing. Y'all was like, oh my goodness, I'm shocked.
Well, hold on, twin. Let me just say this. Dak Prescott in his second year, he had 3,324 yards, 22 touchdowns, and 13 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we didn't have the number 1 defense, by the way. Nor did we have a Debo and Trent and all of that on the offensive line. Our offensive line was in shambles. Tyron Smith was hurt that year.
We had an aging Dez Bryant. We had Jason. We didn't have George Kittle. We had an Asian.
Jason Witten.
Now we had Zeke.
He was on the field, off the field. He missed 6 games. I'm telling y'all, in 2017, Zeke would have had at least been a +4 win. We was 9-7.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He at least won us at least 4 games. So you take CMC, dog, twin. There's not even a debate. Come on, man. You take CMC off that team, you probably won't even make it to the playoffs.
Left tackle and a wide receiver out.
No, you won't make it to the playoffs without CMC. You won't make it into the playoffs, bro. With Brock Purdy.
All I'm doing is just trying to
not see the. Hold on, wait. We made it to the playoffs with a 6th-round running back. Y'all know that, right? Have y'all forgot that?
Elijah Mitchell, but come on. I don't think y'all make it to the playoffs this year.
Running back, y'all know that, right?
Huh?
We beat y'all with a 6th-round running back and with a quarterback who had a thumb that was detaching, the shoulder that was misplaced too. Like, come on, man.
Come on. So twin. You think that your team will make it to the playoff now?
2021, Law. How many touches CD Lamb got? 2021.
In 2021, let me go to this.
In that playoff game.
Oh man, shit. He only had like one catch that entire game.
I'm trying to put things in perspective. I'm not trying to accuse anyone of anything, but like I said, like. It's putting things into perspective. Like it's not our fault either that the Joneses went with Kellen Moore when we sitting up here saying get rid of Kellen Moore. But I mean that's a different story for a different day, I guess. But
and watch this. Okay, would y'all rather traded Garoppolo for Dak then? Would y'all want that to change since I had a quarterback like Dak leading y'all and I had Garoppolo leading us? So, y'all could take, you know what I mean?
But I already got you on record saying that y'all would have won that Super Bowl with Dak, though, right?
Exactly.
Right. So that's not the issue.
Our quarterback was slow. Do y'all not see what he's doing over there in regular lane? Like, this is what we had.
Yeah, he hold the clipboard now.
Championship games in the Super Bowl with this guy leading us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's circumstances. Like we can say y'all should have beat the Rams that playoff run, but you know who messed that up though? Watch this though. Y'all talked about Kellen Moore being the offensive coordinator, right? Calling plays. What if I told you that in the 4th quarter that Kyle Shanahan as the offensive coordinator? Oh yeah, he's notorious. He notorious. He
So
did
the
with
same
Falcons.
guy that y'all sit there and said that y'all did not want to see as the play caller for your team, and you say, well, if I had Kyle Shanahan, I'm telling you, okay, then you can have Kyle Shanahan, but just know that there's points in time where I understand Kyle is in his bag, but there's points in time where he's Mr. Conservative.
Man,
bro,
it's 35. It's 35 to nothing, dog. It's 35 to nothing before halftime. It's 35 to nothing.
Help me.
Help me.
Good.
God, dog.
What more do you want from me?
That's the Raiders up 35-0.
35-0, man.
The Raiders.
Yeah. Raiders up 35-0 halftime.
That's what I'm saying.
Before halftime.
Who's the offensive coordinator that got us all those stats and yards?
Oh man, Kelly. In the words of my guy, $100,000, Kevin Moore.
Yeah, that's
not Kellen Moore,
right?
Kevin Moore.
They say why Mike McCarthy gonna be the play caller when you got a guy who had your team as number one offense, right? But when he had Cooper Rush, and what happened?
That's the weirdest thing, though, man. My guy Brandon, he think Cooper Rush will be able to do some things over here, man.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's weird,
but
man.
That's what I'm saying. Like the same token, like with Kyle, the Kyle Shanahan thing, like yeah, it's cool. Like he's ultimately come up short from winning the Super Bowl. But I'm talking about a guy that's keeping us from getting past the divisional round and things that have kept us past the divisional round.
I think that right now, I think that right now we would have been a better team.
I would still be just as disappointed if our team has had the Niners fortunes the past 28 years.
Yeah. It's still misery
getting
now.
the Super Bowls and losing them.
It's still misery regardless.
I can flex on it. We could definitely, like they definitely can flex on us for sure. But at the end of the day, like we're talking about things that have kept us from going past the divisional round, Yeah. And like, and just the same way, I can't put all the blame on Dak. I can't give him all the credit. But I think this year I can give more credit to Dak for having his team in position that he's in.
Put it like this. Put it like this, D-Ship. D-Ship, put it like this. Even if Mike McCarthy was coaching this game, right, the Chargers, even if they had the backup quarterback in, they wouldn't have zero, though. They wouldn't have zero.
They wouldn't have zero.
They wouldn't have zero, bro.
No, they wouldn't have zero.
Yeah.
No, because like Mike McCarthy, he was ultimately controlling the Cooper Rush thing, but you remember the Eagles game, that felt more like Kellen Moore play calling than Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Cooper Rush's last game.
And both of these coaches, I fired both of these guys at halftime. And they ought to promote me and Twin to go over there and coach that team, man.
Yeah, they should.
Twin, what would you do right now, man? 35-0, man.
Hey, man, just go out there, continue to play hard, man. Alignment, and, just be assertive, you know what I mean? And other than that, just go out there and have fun, man. Look, at this point in time, it's in season, just go have fun. That's all I can tell them boys right now.
and talk to me about prize picks, man, before halftime, because we're going to wrap up everything at halftime. But talk to me about prize picks.
Oh, snap, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. This is the hottest and the flyest and the funnest fantasy sports app that you can use, man. It's called Prize Pick. You get you get up to $100. They match you up to $100. You know what I'm saying? So you get $50, they'll give you $50. You put in $25, they give you $25, man. And it's quick, it's fast, in a hurry, man. You can win up to thousands of dollars, man, or you can win up to like $50. It don't matter, you know what I mean? But it's fun. It's easy to use. You only need to pick two guys. They have these wonderful things as far as promotions on Tuesdays. They have promotions on Fridays. That when you do use promotions, my guy, you can win up again. You get $20 even using promotions. You got Taco Tuesday, so you get a player who get hurt on Tuesday, and he get hurt in the first quarter. It's not even counting against you, man. These are some things that only Prize Pick gives as far as a fantasy sports selection thingamajigger. You know what I'm saying? So also, y'all got to use the download Prize Pick, use the promo code LAWASAP. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, Twin. And D-Shift, man, you still got time?
Yeah.
Let me just say this too, man. I got another donation to come in for my guy Jax from Perry Lock. Appreciate you so much for the $20 donation. We really appreciate you. Like I said, man, this is a noble thing that you guys are doing to help Jackson out. They had a goal for $25,000. He is and he will be entered into the hospice home care beginning, I believe, of next week or what have you, and he's fighting. He's still fighting, and I really appreciate each and every last one of you all. We had someone to donate $1,000 by the name of David. We really appreciate you so much for your support. And someone just an hour ago donated $100, and they went in anonymously. So I really appreciate you all for helping this cause out. He have a rare form of cancer. About only 20,000 people had it, and it's like a situation whereas it's spread throughout his body, and they are trying to do all type of research to see what they can do to prevent these type of things, as far as specialized screening and things of that nature. But salute to Jax, and salute to his team, and salute to Two Live Craig for putting us together to see what we could do to help. And I really appreciate each and every last one of you all.
For sure.
No doubt, man. So appreciate y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to you, Justin
bro,
D, for the support as well. What you got?
I would say, man, I will say this about y'all Cowboys.
What's that?
I'll give y'all some credit today, okay? You know what my credit gonna be?
What's that is?
Man, y'all did a good job hosting, man, this game on this past Sunday. I will tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, the atmosphere was quite dope in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, AT&T Stadium was kind of rocking. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you guys out there. Y'all showed up. You know what I'm saying? To show it out this past Sunday. So it was a wonderful sight to be in. A wonderful sight to see and a great atmosphere to be in.
Yeah, man. You can always, man, if you're going to come down to Dallas, man, and go to our games and eat our food and drink our good beverages there, just go ahead and take off all of that red and put the silver and blue on. I promise you, man, it will look good on you, bro. It will look good on you, bro.
I couldn't do that, my guy. But I was just there to go, checking out the enemy, seeing what you guys were doing, man. And again, y'all fans showed out, and it was a good time. And the Eagles traveled there too, man. It was deep, y'all stayed. Everybody was cool, calm, and collected almost.
Yeah. I mean, we got we got rid of the birds, man. They start chirping a little bit around Thursday today, but they've been pretty much quiet in the right D shift.
Yeah, they've been quiet, man. Almost too like. It's almost like I hope we're not drunk over it, going into Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? Because it was kind of intoxicating just to feel that euphoria, of that high of just the Eagles stank.
Talk to me, D Shift. I haven't got your thoughts on the Buffalo. How do you attack them and how do you defend? Break it down.
A little nervous.
Well, we got a minute and 56 seconds left in this game. Go ahead.
I think the offensive line that's going to be your first. Like I think they don't have the offensive line to go against our front seven. I think their defense they're kind of splotchy, right? They've been that those
they got pieces. They got pieces on their defense.
Yeah, a lot of
safeties always getting hurt. Mm-hmm. Was that Micah Hyde in them? So I don't know if their health is there. Like I said, I usually rely on coverage, right, to kind of get me up on things and the speed of things and what's going on with the other team. So coming in, this week I've been looking for more like talks on like Cowboy and Buffalo matchup. But it's been a lot of MVP. It's been a lot of a lot of fluff talk, not no real breakdown analysis of what's going on. Yeah, it's been the reverberation of the Cowboys and Eagles game and what it means for both of those teams' fortune. So kind of just looking ahead, And so but more, I think studying them from the onset, like their defense was you kind of relied on Von Miller, and I don't know, is he out?
Yeah, he's out. It's gonna be Leonard Floyd and dude, the name is the tip of my tongue. But Floyd gonna be out there, and what's his name? Y'all help me out. He's pretty good.
They got old Ed Oliver.
Russo, Greg, Russo. What's his name? Y'all?
Yeah, Russo.
Russo.
Yeah, they
Floyd
got
and
Russo, Floyd, Espinosa.
Yeah, AJ, he's questionable. You know.
Okay, Ed Oliver's straight, huh?
Yeah, he's straight. Ed Oliver. Big Phillips, you know.
No, he healthy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, they got a stout, front. But I mean, so did the Eagles. I think what you can take advantage of them is, the linebackers and safety, that middle. I think this would be a great game for Ferguson to keep establishing himself. Like I say, defensively, I think you can take advantage of their offensive line. They really don't got great guys up there. Solid to below average type of dudes, and your big play threat is Diggs. So I think if Gilly's kind of tapped into the fountain of youth this back end of the
don't
season.
Put Gilly on him. Don't put Gilly on.
Don't put Gilly on who?
On Diggs.
It's
the last week. I'd say go with Bland. AJ ain't as shifty, in my opinion, as not even as shifty or as good of a route runner as Diggs, in my opinion. I think, you get Gilly, let him go with straight line speed or, these predictable routes, you know what I'm saying, and not somebody who's as shifty as somebody like Diggs. You need a little more foot speed, in my opinion.
Man, shoot, they got Gabe Davis who can take the top off. He's like a one route guy. Well, two and a half route guy. And then you got Shakir, who's really good, and then you have Kincaid. I think our tight ends can, our safeties can slow him down. He's still fresh, But keep going.
And Josh Allen, he's an X factor for sure. Like, because you don't know which Josh Allen's gonna hit the field. Now, if you get bad Josh Allen, then yeah, it's done.
This pass rush I talked about, all they want to do is create chaos.
Yeah.
I mean, how good though? Like, what's his ceiling been this year? What's been his best game this? Yeah.
Miami, I believe, was his best game. I think he had like 153 QBR rating or something like that. It was the second highest in the National Football League.
He's still good now.
All right. But I'm gonna put it to like how everybody put it to us. Who do you play?
That was the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, they haven't beat a team that's above 500 yet. That's what I think.
Yeah, I mean, Dolphins ain't that. They ain't where they at because of their defense, and that's gonna be the story next week that we can kind of hit up. But
y'all play them next week, the week after that.
Yeah, we play them next week after that. So according to them, Von Miller may be playing. Von Miller still may be playing.
Hold on, wait a minute. So y'all play the Eagles, y'all got the Bills, then y'all got Miami.
And then we got the Lions.
Then the Lions after Miami?
No. Yeah. We got Bills, Miami, Lions, and then Washington. All winnable games.
Yeah.
All winnable games.
You playing like this, but these are all gonna be games that test our secondary. All four of them, even Sam Howell with Dawson and McLaurin and all that. Like, if I know one, like Sam Howell's gonna sling the ball. He's gonna put up stats, but I mean, he's been capable. Like we beat him down the first time, but I'm not just gonna, I'm not, it ain't no like scared of Washington. I'm just talking about the challenge for our secondary. Like, that's different matchups in itself, but like, I mean, these last 4 games, when you talk about the firepower that's coming out of the secondary, that's gonna kind of prep them, and like you got to play against that, and I think that's one of the. I don't say it's a big question, but like you still got to like shore up, that coverage with the linebackers, and your safety's been kind of getting called out this year a little bit, from the fan base, But I mean, I think we feel comfortable.
Who's your last 4 then, Twin? Who's your last 4 then?
So we going through. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the 49ers, man, we've been going through.
Damn, they scored again. Jeez.
this we've been bird hunting, man. So I think this is probably the first time in NFL history, man. We had like 5 games in a row where we played teams that were birds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we got the Cardinals, then we have the Ravens, and then after the Ravens, I think we have who we play after them?
42-0.
Y'all got the Rams the last game, huh?
Yeah, we got Washington, then we have the Rams.
I think the Rams gonna get y'all. Just messing with you, Twin. Nah, I'm just playing with you, though, bro. But you better watch out. All we need for y'all to do is slip one time, because what I'm trying to position this, Twin, is that I want home field advantage throughout the playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and I think that, right now, your team, number 1 offense in the league, number 1 defense in the league by, so many metrics, depending on where you want to look at it. Y'all are not in top 5 or top 10 in special teams. That's where y'all can get got at. But the way y'all play at home is a whole different animal, bro. So I'm trying to get home field, man.
I mean, honestly, if my team is healthy, I really don't mind if we on the road or at home.
I feel you.
I think the way that we play, man, it travels, and I think we've had not throwing shade, just being realistic. We went to Jacksonville, away game, won. Went to the Link, went there and won. We went even in playoff games. We went to some decent teams and won. So I think the way we play, it travels well. So as long as we're healthy, man, I would love to play at home, but I'm not feeling any less confident if we have to go on the road and play, in Pennsylvania or in Dallas.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you shouldn't be. But hey, question: How did what's your boy, your safety, Hufanga? How did his injury? How do you think his injury has impacted your secondary so far?
Not really much. The guy came in already has 2 interceptions. He's playing at a very high level. He was our first defensive player.
Yeah, they got players.
He led the NCAA in interceptions as a safety. He was all pro out of Penn State. Jair Brown, so he is actually coming in and he's balling. What you want to do is, if you have a V8 engine car and something happens, and you don't want that thing to drop to a V6. Well, we exchanged and we still V8, with the guy by the name of Jair Brown. So man, we cooking still, you know what I mean? And he's a little more athletic than Huff, and he has great hands too as well. So man, so far so good. If I'm being all the way honest with you.
Yeah. I believe.
Yeah, man. I believe you, man. Shoot, y'all fine. Look, the 49ers can go pick me up. And that Law Nation, man, he's really good. He sees through the catch.
All pro.
He all pro, man.
He the next prime time.
Next prime time.
All pro Law.
All pro Law over that mug, man. Hey, that's the end of the first half there, and it's 42-0. If they had a bet line on, and if it's something like, if you can bet all your money to the table, man, you can push it and say that that the Raiders gonna win this game, right? If you were to do that, but you don't have to worry about that, because Prize Picks, they also have second half adjustments where you can go more or less. And on top of that, as we all can look at this chart line here, we're going to take a look at what some of the things that we already have in the fray right here. We got Easton Stick going for more than 224 yards. He have 75. That's not going to happen. Aiden O'Connell, he got more than 224. He's right at 198. That would be a good thing to go with from there. And then we got both of the kickers making a field goal kick. We'll see whether or not they can make those 3 kicks there in the second half. Twin, before we rock on up out of here, man, can you let people know? Hey, Shift, man, hold on, I forgot to tell you, man. I appreciate you for jumping in, bro, and taking care.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate y'all, bro.
You have a good one, man. Talk to you tomorrow sometime, bro.
Man. Appreciate it, man.
No
yes,
doubt.
Sir. Hold it down, my guy.
No doubt, man. Good call from. All right, so Twin, man, tell people, man, where they can find and follow your content, man, and whatever else you got on your heart before we dip up out of here, man.
Hey, man, you already know what it is, man. Y'all can find your boy Twin at Twin Empire _ on YouTube, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. I'm a couple away from I think I'm almost in the 600 club. No, 700 club. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure you hit the floor up. And also, man, Draymond Green.
Oh my God. Hey, they suspended that dude indefinitely. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about that, Twin, what you think is going to really happen? You know, 5, 6 games, 10 games, or he's just gone?
Hey, man, listen here. Draymond is he's taking a sabbatical, man. Listen here. I think what's going to happen, he has to go to some type of probably a 35, like a 30 to 60 day program. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, I think they want to do something where he may miss 20 games, possibly. You know, because this is something that mentally he's been doing excessively, and for someone who to have been suspended less than like 3 weeks ago to come back and do something where it's not even that, like, they weren't even going through a back and forth. You know, this was just, it was uncalled.
Hey, man, he did, you know, a spinning turn kick. He did a spinning turn punch.
It's called a spinning back fist, man.
Spinning back fist.
All the time, you know.
They said 15 games. Okay, 15 games. Okay.
I think he might get longer, you know what I'm saying? But that's my opinion. They have to sit him down because there's something psychologically that's not necessarily there with him right now. And he's a detriment to the team because, unfortunately, they're playing with one hand tied behind their back. But you just gave this guy all this money. He's a veteran. And when you have a veteran player, what we all think that they should do, he's not doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, and this making a big eyesore for the league because
you
got the choking,
you
got the stumping of the chest last year, and now you got the back fist to the neck. So, yeah, man, he got to be made an example out of.
Man, you know what? Hey, all of the people that he hit better than me. You know, I know he a big dude, but hey, I'm waiting outside the arena. You know what I'm saying? You know, with brass knuckles, some weights, some bricks, something in my hand to make the fight equal. You know.
But see, this that new NBA because someone once said, "Hey, for him to do that over and over and over again and get away with it, that's why he continues to do it." Until somebody say, "Hey, man, listen here. I'm old school NBA player. I'm like a PJ Brown. I'm like a Charles Oakley. I'm like a, you know what I'm saying, a Larry Johnson or something. I'm like a Chris Childs. You know what I mean? You push me like that, I'm throwing these hands at you. You know what I'm saying? These guys are
Hey, Gib talked about that too today, man. Gib Arenas talked about that on the, I think it was last night, or he's a new on the volume or what have you. He's new on the nightcap, and he said that's why he had his piece with him in the locker room. I said, come on, Arenas, man.
Hey, but I mean, you got to realize, it's not no 6'1" dudes, 6'2" dudes. These dudes 6'7", 6'9", 6'10", prime athletes. So if you want to throw hands, it ain't like they go throw 4 punches and be tired.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But they better than me though, man. Because I'd have been at the barbecue, at the picnic. You know what I'm saying? At the basketball camp, waiting out of his sucker punch. Like Lawton fool around and sucker punched Draymond Green and them, man, with a folding chair. You know, that's what I would have did, man. I got my lid back. Yeah.
A metal folding chair too, a metal one at that. You know
a metal. I would have folded it up, and they were like, "Man, Draymond, he ain't green no more. Draymond chair because that chair is a part of him." You know, Lawler snuck one off on him. You know, that's what I would have did. Yeah, that's what I'd have did.
And nobody can blame me for it.
And nobody, they like, hey, he's out here. You know what I'm saying? He roundhouse or backhand punch Law. You know, Law retaliated. Appreciate everybody, man, for tuning in. Be sure to check out Prize Picks. Use promo code LAW. And come on, baby. Come on. Appreciate you, Perry Lock. Thank you for the donations, too. Thank you, everybody, man, for y'all support. Let's continue to grind and shine, baby. Ain't no party like a Law Nation party. Twin, I'll hit you up. I'll call you on my other line. Come on. Hey. Glory. Come on. It's a blowout, baby. Until next time. Salute.
We answered. I talked some while we had it. But it goes to show you who's a better team. And I'm sticking Cowboys. What more do you want from me? I love my Eagles. I don't believe it.
You gonna flap the hat one more time for the Eagles for the hard fight they did?
Let's go Birds, fly Eagles, fly. Still super good.
Let's go Birds! Eagles!
When you pray for rain, you got to deal with the mud too.
Now, so the cocaine's happening. When does that crack come into play for you?
Y'all thought I was gone. Oh my goodness, man. One love, man. Much love to y'all. Salute.